Hi Sharon, I'm Anne. I'm really happy to do this reading for you. What I have done is I chose the Queen of Rods. My webcam shows things backwards, but anyways, this is the Queen of Rods from the deck, and I shuffled the cards, and then I cut them in 3 packs to the left, and then I picked them up. What I was thinking about while I was shuffling the cards is you said that you were interested in knowing about particular men in your life and a boy that you might foster. So it'll be interesting to see if any of the people cards come up. I'm not sure what you know about tarot or not, but sometimes the kings or queens or the pages will come up in the reading and they will refer to a person. But other times they'll refer to our own abilities to make decisions or handle situations or that sort of thing. So we'll just have to see. All right, here we go. I'm going to lay them out. Okay, this one's going to be about the question, which is a nice one. I'm going to put this one up here. And lo and behold, we do have a person. And another. Wow. Okay, this is like excuse me, it looks like it's going to be a good reading. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to assimilate this a little bit. Okay, so I've had a look at the cards and I am ready to tell you what they're all about. The first card, I'm going to push this down so you can see. The card that represents what the tarot will discuss is the Ten of Cups. It's about being satisfied with the results of your efforts. Now, I know you wanted to know specific things, but sometimes the tarot just goes really to what's on your mind at the moment or what it can see the best of. So anyways, this is about being satisfied with the results of your efforts, whether they involve successfully helping somebody out or just living a happy home life. You'd like to reach the highest level of emotional enjoyment, which is what this card depicts, that you can from a situation. I covered that. I covered the Queen of Rods with that. Now the next card is the reason that this is on your mind, and this card is the Eight of Cups. You experience your daily routine and the material things that you have, but you may not be getting enough out of what you're doing. So you're wondering whether you should leave it behind and move toward a higher purpose, or at least get a little bit more fulfillment out of it. Now the goal of the reading is Page of Cups, and this could symbolize a young man. But it also could symbolize that it could also show that what you want is for that which you've taken responsibility for to cause your life spirit to surge upward. You want to feel good about it. You want to feel daring. You want to feel confident. You want to get on with it. And you want the things that you know, your talents and your skills, to be well utilized through this project. So that's the goal. Now, there is an influence that has driven the situation to where it stands now. And the card that shows what that influence is this card, the Three of Pentacles. You've been able to apply what you know to learn new skills. Sometimes this card represents a new job or a new opportunity that has offered you fulfillment on both a financial and an emotional level. one that you were able to use your creative talents to derive satisfaction and self-expression from. In any case, this has been a new growth experience that has happened. And now that's sort of, the newness of that is fading away, and what's taking over and driving the situation, it's going to be represented by this card, which is the Emperor, and he's of the Major Arcana. It's sort of a fate card. You're going to have to use your own energy, your own confidence, and the conviction that you have to succeed. In order to progress with this as best you possibly can, you need to be self-disciplined, and you need to be able to call it to action. You'll have to be focused all the time. You'll have to be able to look at the situation and say, this is what needs to be done, and how do I best organize myself, and how do I get it done? So that's what's going to go on. Okay. Then, of course, with every situation, there's something that comes up that you might be afraid of that might go wrong. And the card that comes up in that position of what you're going to worry about is the Seven of Cups. You know that the road ahead of you will be determined by the choices that you make. So, of course, you're concerned that you will choose correctly. This card can also mean that you could be worried about becoming boxed in, or that you can't direct yourself. You want the freedom to tap into your own intuition and experience to make the choices that will suit you and your path. I don't know if this is giving you a lot of answers. Hopefully it's giving you some sort of insight anyways. What's going on right now as it pertains to the situation is that you're involved in something that isn't especially, or you've been involved in something that isn't especially healthy, and you want to free yourself of it. This card, the Knight of Rods, shows that your enthusiasm to get rid of the bad stuff may well assist you in doing so. There may also be someone in your life right now that has appeared to help you out, or that this card shows someone rushing in or out of your life, and either somebody's come to help you out, or that a detrimental person may suddenly be gone from their negative influence in your life. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope you know what that's all about. Relative to the situation, this next card indicates what you hope for, what you want to get out of it, and what you wish for. And it's the Queen of Swords. And it can mean one of two things. First of all, you're hoping that you are going to be able to use your ability to take charge and handle situations without being distracted. A great endeavor is going to occur, and you're going to want to have the energy to stay on your guard and to keep your stamina level elevated. If what I said just doesn't make sense, then the other thing is that this card could refer to a woman who you think may be standing in the way of your progress. If this is the case, you want to be able to stand your ground and to get beyond her. In either case, whether it's you or whether it is she, you're going to have to take care of yourself so that you have enough energy and enough focus to get through it. Now, let's see. The next one is what's going to challenge you along the way. This card represents the hard part. What you have to go through in order to get what you want out of a situation. It's the Nine of Pentacles. This card depicts a woman who is secure financially and who lives her life without worrying about money. The complication is that you have to get to the point that you can set your finances and security into the background and concentrate on fulfilling yourself with emotional security and with enhancing your spirit. And that relates really well to this card, which is the reason you asked the question, or you asked for the tarot to come up with something. And this card shows that, yeah, you have all your stuff in your cups, but you want something more. You want to be more fulfilled with your life. And so that's your challenge. And now we have the outcome. This is an awesome outcome card. It's the Seven of Pentacles. This is a guy who has planted his garden. He's done all of the work, and now he is watching it bloom. So it shows that what you've worked towards and that what you have worked toward will blossom. It will come to fruition, and you will achieve what you need to accomplish within that realm. So, I don't have anything on the men. None of the men came up except for possibly this boy, or a man who is a knight. He's not really he's just kind of a guy who takes action. Somebody who's been active, either coming in or coming out of your life. And that's really it. And then we have, of course, the old man, the emperor, who is really more, it's not necessarily a man at all. It's your own strength and your own ability to take charge. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3 pentacles. We have 3 cups. Oh no, we have 4 cups. 1 rod, 1 sword, and 1 of the major arcana. So the 3 pentacles indicate security. It's stuff that you want to make sure that you're going to be secure in what you do. The cups, however, are luck and love, and the question was about the cups and the establishment of whatever it takes in your life to make you happy and make you fulfilled. So this looks like a pretty good reading. What I'm going to do now, I mean, it looks like an awesome reading. I don't often see people getting these many good cards in a reading. So whatever happens, and I'm sorry about the men, but they didn't come up. Whatever happens, it appears as though you have worked hard and you've laid a good solid base, and now you're going to be fulfilled from it. I'm going to shuffle these cards again, and I'm going to choose one, and that will be your guide card, and I'll show you how I do it. I shuffled, and then I'm going to spread them out like this, and then I'm going to pick one. Okay, let's see. How about this one? Okay, so this card is the Knight of Pentacles. And the guide card is the one that shows you what you can think about to help you along between now and your next reading. And the Knight of Pentacles is, again, another person who takes action. And there's going to be something that comes up that you're going to have to handle on your own. It's going to take time and either money or some other sort of resource that you have. And you're going to be accountable for whatever happens. So to reflect back on it, you're going to have to say to yourself, okay, I need to be methodical, and I need to plan, and I will know that when I take the necessary steps, that I can be successful. That's exactly what this one is. Seriously, I haven't seen this good of a reading in a long time. So that's awesome. I also wanted to tell you that I really appreciate your watching my videos every day. I do appreciate that. I do like to know that I'm not doing it for an empty audience. So thanks, and I do hope to talk to you again. Alrighty.